So start from the middle of our mat. Go ahead and separate your feet. I just want you to move the hips, bend the legs, allow the body to turn. Just right here with it. Pressing down through the feet. Make sure the toes stay connected to the ground. Relax the body, relax the shoulders. Allow the head to turn in the direction that you're going in. Gradually slow down. Separate the feet wider. Inhale, it's a little wider. Exhale, coming down, fingertips touch, and press back up. Just a nice fluid movement, down, touch, and press up. Let's just keep this going. Not overstretching at all, just warming up the body. Making sure that you're in your body. You're not just trying to mimic what I'm doing. But you're being gentle with the body, feeling it through. Let's start keeping the legs straight. As you exhale, coming down a little lower than before. Exhale out the mouth. So I'm kind of bouncing now. I'm bending my arms a little bit, allowing my head to come down closer to the ground. 3 more. All right. Coming back. Feet about hip width apart. Inhale, raise the arms up. Back of the hands touch, stretch. Exhale, soften arms, bend the legs. Crossing the front. Inhale up, lifting up the head. Exhale down. So it's an inhale all the way up and an exhale down. Do your best to keep your arms in line with your ears. When you come into standing, just feel that stretch. Keep this movement going. So as you're stretching up, really reach up high. Draw the navel in, lengthen the body. And as you come back down, soften everything in the arms. So only when you come up tall, you really stretch, lengthen, and then you soften, all right? So connect with the breath as much as the movement. Try to marry them together. Keep the flow going. Soften it up, soften it up, soften it up. So I want you to use all the joints. Let the elbow joint bend, let the wrist bend, get this movement. Instead of just being real mechanical and just having the arms straight. Flow, feel it through, let the body open. So inhale, coming up, exhale down. So right here, we're bringing to life Natert Aset, the goddess Aset, representing divine love. Exhale all the way down, hold across. And come into standing, heels together, feet in a V. Let's bring the feet all the way together. Release to a 45 degree. More down here. And inhale, crossing. making the Asarian X, representing resurrection. As we are continually resurrected, release. From the standing position, slowly move the knees forward. Keep the chest upright. Lift the heels up off the ground. Come into this balancing pose. Roll the knees down. Bring the arms down. Point the feet. Exhale. Drop the head. As you inhale, coming back up, curl the toes. Return into a sesh. From here, roll onto the soles of the feet. Controlled. Inhale, pushing up into Tekken. And release. Lower the arms down slowly. So that's the movement, all right? Let's go. Chest upright, hold the balance in. Soften up the shoulders. Lower the knees. Lift the butt away from the heels, point the feet, come down into sesh. Extend the arms forward. Keep them shoulder width apart. Exhale, drop the chest, relax the head. Spread the fingers. Inhale, lifting up the chest, pulling the hands back closer to you. Coming up, curling the toes now, dropping the heels, the butt back to the heels. Rolling back onto the soles. Hands together in Sema, and inhale, pressing up into Tekken, slowly. Arms in line with the ears. All right, keep this movement going. Exhale, release. Separate the feet, hip width apart. As we come all the way down. And return to standing. Slow movement. Keep the chest upright. Soles of the feet flat. Exhale all the way down, slow and controlled. Inhale all the way up. Remain standing. Step to the front of your mat. Inhale, raise the arms all the way up. Exhale, fold forward. Stepping back into low plank. Keep the movements controlled and graceful. Inhale, pyramid, high onto the toes. Exhale, heels flat. Bend the legs. Giant step forward with the left foot. Chest up. Dropping the knee. Inhale, dua. Exhale, duat. Relax the arms. Keep moving the hips forward and down. Inhale, dua. Exhale, geb. Every time I say geb, that's the earth or the ground. Stepping back into plank. Keep the fingers spread. Hands directly underneath the shoulders. Body straight. Pressing away from the ground. Exhale, lower the hips closer to geb. Lift the chest and the head and the chin. Keep the knees off the ground. Inhale, pyramid. High onto the toes. Exhale, heels flat. Bend the legs. Jump or stepping forward. Reset. And do it all again. Stepping all the way back and trying to jump to the front of the mat. Landing softly, keeping the butt high when you land. Keep this movement going. Keep the hands on the ground. So lift the hips higher. So move the chest more down. So no, bring the feet about here. Lift the hips high, that's it. Now bend the legs, keep pressing back. Now jump from here, forward. Next time try to lift the knees, bring the knees closer to the chest. Try it again. And just soften up the movement, soften up the landing. Yep, go ahead. See, you're dragging your feet. You want to tuck, so you have to lift both knees. This is practice, just keep on going through it. That's much better, much better. Now do your best not to let the hands leave the ground. Keep the hands connected the whole way through. Inhale, jumping forward. Exhale, fold, dropping the head. Holding the pyramid with the hands. Inhale, raise the pyramid all the way up, arms in line with the ears. Exhale to the first eye, separate the arms, reaching behind you. Inhale up, Tekken. Exhale, Sema. Step into the front of the mat if you're not there. Feet hip width apart. Inhale, raise the arms all the way up. Tekken, lifting up the head, looking at the hands, touch. Exhale, squat and Sema. Release at the bottom and start again. Exhale all the way down. Place the hands on the outside of the feet, stepping back into low plank. Rolling forward into that, top of the feet, lifting the chest. Head, chin. Keep the shoulders pulling down, pressing the hands down. Breath of fire, begin. Inhale, pyramid. High onto the toes. Exhale, heels flat. Bend the legs. Giant step forward with the left foot. Left hand on the instep. Flatten out the right foot. Inhale, raise the right arm all the way up across the chest, looking up. Keep the hips low. Pressing down to the left hand. Exhale, lower the arm back slowly. Stepping back into low plank. Inhale, pyramid. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, pyramid. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, pyramid. Exhale, heels flat. Bend the legs, jump or step forward. And reset. Let's go through this movement 5 more times. Carry on. Keep it going. Remember, when you jump forward, keep your feet hip width apart. Same way where you start, land with the feet the same way. Don't let the knees bow out. Fight to keep them in. Hold on, Victor. Victor, let me move your mat real quick. Hold on. Staying at the front of your mat, exhale, fold. Straighten out the legs. And soften the arms, allow the head to drop. Soften the legs. Inhale, roll up into standing, keeping the arms alongside. Head being the last to raise. Exhale, fold forward. So shift the hips back, keep the head lifted to the last moment, and then start the movement again. So it's a slow inhalation up. So start at the bottom, drop the head, draw the navel all the way in, and just relax the shoulders. Inhale, rolling up, 1 vertebrae at a time. 4, 3, 2, so too fast. 1. Exhale, shift the hips back, head stays lifted. All the way down, head's the last to drop. When you come down, head's the last to drop. On the inhale coming up, head's the last to raise. So flow with the breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4. So right now you're real mechanical with it. But when you get fluid, 4 seconds. So my focus really is the spine. I'm starting on the lumbar and working my way up, all the way up top, boom. And then I'm working my way back down. Head stays lifted at last moment. Keep working it down, 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 down. Yeah, there you go. Now as you exhale, coming all the way into a fold, hold the pyramid with the hands. Inhale, raise the pyramid all the way up to standing. I'm gonna practice this. So raising all the way up, so my ears stay in line with my arms the whole way through. Exhale down. Keep it going. Just practice on keeping the arms in line with the ears. So don't let me see your ears. You see how I see your ears? Nope. That means you should be right here, all the way through, all the way down, all the way down. Hold that there. Now inhale, coming up. Don't let me see the ears. Got it. When you get to the top, don't overbend. So that's you straight. So that's you really. So what you start doing, you start moving your arms back. When you do your arms back, you overextend the back here. So that's that. So this is you actually straight, right here. So if you start moving the arms back, you start bending. So you don't want to bend because you have a tightness here in the lats. So this needs to extend the lats without you going into the spine. So move the arms back. Do you see the difference? Yeah. Okay. So something just hanging on something will help you. Lengthen out the lats, arms in line with the ears, just hanging. Inhale, coming all the way up, holding the pyramid to the first eye. Exhale, pyramid to the first eye. Separate the arms, bending back, reaching behind you. Inhale, coming up, back into Tekken. We're practicing this 4 times. Open the pyramid. Exhale, come down to the first eye. Separate the arms, bending back, reaching behind you. Inhale, coming back up slowly. So you time everything. When your hands come together, head comes together at the same time. This comes up together. Hold the pyramid, exhale to the first eye. Separate the arms, bending back, reaching behind. Soften up the arms. Inhale, coming up. And practice that last one yourself. Go ahead. Straighten out those legs, reach behind you, stretch those arms. Jason, stretch. Yeah. Inhale up. Keep the arms separate, bend the legs, exhale, fold forward. Step or jump back into low plank. Inhale, roll forward into that, top of the feet, lift the chest, head, chin. Breath of fire, begin. Inhale, pyramid. High onto the toes. Exhale, heels flat. Bend the legs. Giant step forward with the left foot. Dropping the knee. Inhale, dua. Exhale, duat. Soften up the arms. Inhale, dua. Exhale, geb. Stepping back into plank. Low plank. Arat. Top of the feet. Breath of fire. Inhale, pyramid. High onto the toes. Exhale, heels flat. Bend the legs. Giant step forward with the right foot. Chest up. Dropping the knee. Inhale, dua. Exhale, duat. Inhale, dua. Exhale, geb. Stepping back into low plank. Arat. Low plank. Pyramid. Heels flat. Bend the legs. Jumping or stepping forward. Reset. Again. Keep it going. Keep it going. Nice. Try to keep the hands on the mat. Yes. Come on, Victor, let's really get more hip movement, more hip thrusting forward. Spring it forward, let's go. Spring. So you're landing, your knees keep bowing out. Develop more control of that lower body. Inhale, step or jumping forward. Exhale, fold. Hold the pyramid. Inhale, raise the pyramid all the way up into standing. Exhale, first eye, separate the arms, bending back. Inhale, up, Tekken. Exhale, Sema. Release as you descend. Sitting down onto your butt. Let's go into the get phase. So we're gonna go into our tucks. Get back rock. So really round the back, separate the knees enough so the head could go in between. And we're gonna inhale, rocking back, exhale, rolling forward. So the breath is out of the mouth, all right? We're gonna do this 9 times. Let's begin. Nine times, stay upright. Go ahead and cross the legs. Into Nefertum. Rest the arms on the knees, or as you feel. Relax the shoulders, close the eyes. You're just observing your natural breath. Start to observe your thoughts. Release. Bringing the soles of the feet together. Clasping them, pulling the heels closer to the groin. Pulling the shoulders down, chest upright. Relax the head. So I'm focused on pulling my knees closer to the ground. So the whole time I'm sitting here, now I'm actively trying to extend my adductors, pulling my knees closer to the ground, is what I'm saying. The whole time. Keep the head directly in line with the spine, everything erect. Release. And flutters, begin. Trying to bring the legs all the way up towards the arms and back down. Go through your complete range given. C shape. Draw that midsection forward. So imagine that you're like this, making a C with the back line of the body, right? Draw that midsection, this whole midsection, draw it forward, lifting the chest. Not the head, lift the chest area. Right. And now keep that going. Relax the head, don't get in the neck. All right, let's go ahead and make an S formation with the legs. So no leg is obstructing another, whichever side you decide to do first. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, fold forward, bring the hands all the way down. And inhale up. Let's go ahead for 4. Stay down. Again, try to reach the hands more forward. Then soften up the arms, relax the head. All right, let's go ahead and slowly lift the chest. Move the hands closer back to you. And just go in some gentle turns. So we're gonna place one hand on the knee, other hand behind you. And as you exhale, really try to rotate, try to twist. So it's as much a movement as a breath. So on the twist, I'm trying to empty. I use my exhalation to go further into the movement. Because there's no way I could go further into this twist if my diaphragm is completely expanded, if I have a whole bunch of air in this section. And release. Switch legs. So same S formation. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, fold. Same thing, let's go through this 4 times. And stay down on the last one. Try to reach the hands more forward. And inhale coming up. Gentle twist. Holding for at least 5 seconds each side. Release. Go ahead and straighten out the legs. And just bend and straighten them out. All right. So we'll go through inward and external rotation of the legs. Separate your feet enough so your toes don't touch in the center. speed up the movement. All right. Let's go ahead, bring the feet probably about 2-3 inches apart. Bend one leg, then the other, and straighten it out. Bring it down slowly, then the other. Keep this going. Try to keep the knees tracking in line with the foot, so you don't want the knees bowing open. Everything stays in this line. Control it. Always lift the foot away from the ground if you're able to. Don't just drag it back. Chest upright, head forward. Jason, lift the head more up, yeah. So you don't want to be here. Bring that chest up. Get a nice extension through that thoracic spine. Keep that going. C-shape, stay with it. Keep it going. Yes. Stay with it, stay with it. Just focus on it. Don't hold the breath. And let's go ahead and bring our soles of our feet together again, back into butterfly. And let's go ahead and have our knees pulling downward. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale, pulling forward. Elbows on the outside of the lower legs, making a C shape. Inhale up. Exhale. Keep this going. And hold it down. And release. You straighten out your legs. Go ahead and bring the right leg, right foot on top of the left thigh. So bend your leg first. Have the leg bend first, and then go ahead and just lift it over. Or wherever you can. If you have to do it there, then do it there, wherever you're able to. And we'll just hold it. Try your best to just have the other foot flat, so pointed upright. Go ahead and place the hands behind you. Don't lean back into it. Just go ahead and take the left hand, place it onto the right knee, And let's just go ahead and bounce. I'm just lightly pressing, just hardly, really. But allow the leg to be completely relaxed. So my leg is just loose. I'm able to bounce it. I'm not contracting any muscles here. And let's pull the press down. Release, switching sides. Taking the right hand, place it on the knee, left knee, and bounce. Hold it down. And release. Shake it out. Go ahead and bend the legs, lay down flat onto your back. Feet hip width apart, placing the hands down, palms on geb. Spreading the fingers, inhale, lift the hips. All the way up top. Contract the glutes. Exhale down. Inhale up. Let's keep this movement going. Hold it up for about 5 seconds and then lower yourself down. Start holding the up phase for 10 seconds. Just have the feet facing forward. Just bring your feet closer together. Go back a little bit. Yep, right there. Press down here. Where my finger is, try to press that down. Press that down while lifting. So keep this pressing down. Keep this lifted. So your hands are spread and you're using your hands to press down to get more of a lift up top. So you get that lift up top, then clench the glutes while pressing down this side. There you go. Let's inhale, lift, clasp the hands underneath you. So interlocking the hands underneath you, pressing the hands down, arms are pressed down, right here. Trying to open the chest a little bit more, pressing down through the feet, opening the chest, and we're holding. 5 seconds. Press this down. 4, 3, 2, and release. Release the clasp from underneath you and come all the way down. We're going to take some time to really go into the spider. So did a lot of hip opening and warming up of the area, a lot of thoracic movements, just to really get ourselves ready for this pose that we're coming into now. So yeah, we just did a lot of preparation without you even knowing it. So for those that are not familiar, you could watch everyone else do it and myself do it the first time, and then you could join in after because it will be practice, okay? So if you're not familiar, you could just sit up and just watch the first time, how everyone else does it. So you're here, raise the arms up, lower the hands down underneath the shoulders, spread the fingers, fingertips pointed back to you, feet facing forward. Tucking the tailbone, inhale, lift the hips, then come up on top of the crown. So from the crown, then press all the way up. Allow that to drop. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, coming down slowly. Go ahead and release the legs, raise the arms up. Go ahead and rotate the hands in small circles, releasing any tension in the wrist. Switch. And release. So we're going to take our time practicing this. In between each repetition, just chill out for like 30 seconds before you go into it again. Don't just go right into it. But as we're going through this, I want us to be conscious on the movement and how we're placing our body and where we're placing different emphasis on. Don't just try to press up. But each time you go into the movement, your body is giving you data. Utilize that data to assist you the next time that you go into it. So if you felt like you placed your hands too wide before, too far apart, something was hurt, adjust the next time you go in. If you feel like, you know what, that wasn't necessary for me to push all the way up like that. Let me just stay in my zone. I'm trying to go too far. Then do so. Because there's 3 parts of the phase that we go into. It's 1, lifting the hips up. Cool, if you're able to do that, then move on to the next. After that, coming onto the crown. If you're on your crown and you already feel like, oh wow, this is too much on my hips or on my lower back, then you just stay right there and you just try to breathe it through. Don't even try to push up. All right, let's carry on. So the hands being the base. So already, I can see that. So we're right back to the lats. You see the lats are already lifting up. That's supposed to be down. It's letting me know the tightness right here. But the whole idea is you having where your hands are, your wrists are stacked directly underneath your elbow. So that's a great support. And then we're moving down the line. Now the feet are in line with the hands. So you're creating almost a table, a nice support, right? So if you're tight here as well in the core or in the legs, in the quads, it's gonna show. So already where your hands are, you don't want your hands to be close to your head. Yeah, because that creates too much of a small base. You won't come up. So you want the hands more here. But now you have to start pressing your hands down into the ground. Like, think about the force pressing down that way while keeping the elbows here. Not letting the elbows go that way. Because when they start opening, the more the elbows open, the more it takes away from your actual strength that you'll use to push up. All right, let's go ahead. Just take your time with it, with the breath. So just stay right there on the head. When I'm on the head, I could readjust anything that I need to before I push up. If able to, I'm gonna assist you. Let's go. Press the hands down. Now try to press the legs down. Press the toes down. Press the hands more. Press. Try to straighten out the legs, the chest. Good. All right, chin to chest. Chin to chest here, and coming down slowly. Keep the chin to chest. Chin to chest. So next time you try to come down, just onto your upper back. Yeah. But I feel that it looks real tight for you. I feel that the separation, I think, will be better for you because you're real big up here in the shoulders. So I think moving your hands more closer to the outside, it's gonna feel weird. Separate your base a little more too. Yeah, try to see how that feels. Gotta keep on experimenting with different things. Yeah, that's all right. Keep those toes pressing down, Jason. Let's turn again. And lift. Oh, we're not doing, what are you doing over here, brother? Come on, come down. Are those hands that tight?
Yeah.
Try to get them away from your head. If your hand's already touching your head, it's too close. Think about more right here. So press that down. So wrist, elbow, stacked. Press that down. Let that force keep pressing down. Spread the fingers. No? So that's where we have to start. I don't even want you pushing up anywhere. If you can't give me any force here. This is where you would start. Just developing the strength that it takes here. And that would be more mobility work as well. But that's where you have to be. See, press down on my fingers. Press. Okay, all right. Yeah, nah, you ain't ready for this. I'm gonna get you on a ball and start to really develop these shoulder strengths. But for now, right here, just try pressing. Keep the elbows close together. Closer, bring the elbows closer, and release them. Or let them go. That's what I want you to practice. Bring the elbows closer, and release it. Yeah. While you're doing that, I need this flat. Press my fingers down. Press them. No space under here. I don't want any space under here. That's it. Try to get that. Yeah. So try to maintain that while you're doing that. Yeah. Remember, we don't want these touching the head. Hands don't touch the head. The hands are touching the head, it's too close. Take a breather. Okay. Take a breather. Release. If you feel like you need to go through a stretch, you need to unwind the back, do that a little bit. How are we going on, Victor? Let's see. Okay, so hands are ready before you even start going up. Okay, too many things are going on here. Don't even come up yet. So first of all, let's straighten out the body a little bit. Just think about bringing the feet right there. Is this tight for you? Does that feel tight already? You trying to come up from here? Okay. Boom. That's good. A wider stance. Don't let these knees bow out like this. Have them here. All right? So keep that together. Feet stay pressing down. Turn the feet forward. Right here. That stays pressing down. So these stay active. These not just here. They're actively pressing down. Now, lift. Let's look at the alignment. Right? So I don't want you just think to, let me just come right back here. No, look at your alignment. Shoulders right here, we want you bending this way, right? Because your wrist wants to be more underneath the elbow. That's your line. So you see, if I'm going here, I'm already too close to the head. I shouldn't be touching your head. It should be here. So already, this right here, this would need to be rotated in more for you to have comfort in there. You see that? So I would just practice right here. I wouldn't come up. I'd practice pushing that down here. So if you're gonna hold that one there, pressing down, relax the head again. This one up. See, bend this way. So do you have strength to press down, or the hands pressing down?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay, can you hold that? Now, go ahead and lift the hips. Toes pressing down. You see, you're taking most of the strength off. That left big toe is not even touching the ground. That left big toe is still not touching the ground. Now we are. Okay, and then down. Let's go again. Come down, come down. Those toes gotta stay pressing down. So you'll be right here. Press, press, let's go. Press. And then down. See, you have a lot to work out right here before you even This is one thing about the poses. The poses that you go into will reveal what you need to work on. When people are so busy just chasing the pose, just to say that they did it, they miss out the whole journey. But when you think about what's the objective of a pose, and what does my body need to be able to do in order for me to achieve it? The body lets you know, hey, don't go up right now. We're tight right here. We're feeling pain right here. Where you feeling pain, it's not something to just rush into more. It's something like, no, let me step back. I'm not supposed to be feeling pain in here. You know, what is the pose of this? What is the purpose of this pose? It's to go into a complete, extension of the spine. Because why? Because we're normally in flexion. So in order for me to extend my spine back that way, certain things have to be open within the body, right? If I'm tight within my quads, pelvis, or core area, that's not gonna happen. If I have a whole bunch of muscles here in the core area, that's gonna keep pulling me into what? Into flexion. So if I'm trying to go this way, all those muscles, those ab muscles are gonna stop me from bending back this way. So I'm gonna be fighting that. So that's one. So now the chest, lats. What happens here? The lats are constantly what? Pulling downward, right? The lats are pulling me downward. So if these are tight, I'm not gonna be able to stretch this to go back. So all these things are gonna stop me. If my shoulder mobility is not there, I won't be able to do what? Place my hands back underneath my shoulders to press up. So all these things have to be ready. So, but the body does tell you, hey, nah, stop. You gotta work on this. Work on shoulder mobility before you push up. Hey, you know what? Nah, that's it. The lats are too tight. Let's work on these lats. So what you would do is practice. Put these things in place. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna practice on the spider. All right, but I know I need to warm up. You know, we did a whole bunch of different mobility movements, hip movements. I need to warm up this shoulder because this shoulder is real tight. Let me isolate some strength and resistance exercises just on my shoulder alone. Do you know what I mean? Now let me go into it. We just treat it as like, oh, that's a pose, good. Go on to the next. But you could take just that one pose and turn it into a whole 45-minute, 1 hour dedication or self-love to your body, right? Just shoulder mobility. Because the poses are really and truly their medicine. They're not something just to get into and like, oh, how great you look in it. No, it's medicine for the body. You know what I mean? All right. So moving out of that, let's go ahead and just straighten out the legs, arms in line with the ears. We're gonna go into a full body stretch. Go ahead and close the eyes, so arms in line with the ears. And when we stretch, we're gonna point the toes. We're gonna draw the navel in. We're gonna reach from the toes all the way through the fingertips. Inhale, stretch, draw the navel in, stretch, 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 hold the breath. Exhale, release, soften the body up. Inhale, stretch, 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 stretch. Exhale, release. 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 Go ahead and bring the arms alongside the body now. Let's get ready to close out. Same way, well, maybe we didn't start that way, but feet 2 feet apart, arms 1 foot away from the torso, palms facing upward. Closing the eyes. We're going to close out with Om's, use the cows. So we're going to inhale together. On the exhale, we're going to release Om. Allow it to vibrate through the whole body and try to hold it as long as you can. We're going to do this 3 times. Inhale. Etep, 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 etep. This concludes our class for the day. Give thanks to the exchange. Ashe.